Imagine a lake. The surface is smooth, reflecting the sky like a mirror. There is no wind. Not a ripple disturbs the tranquility. This is a picture of perfect peace. It is a state we all crave. We long for this stillness in our lives. The world, however, is rarely so calm. Life is full of storms. We face challenges, anxieties, and uncertainties. These storms can feel overwhelming. They threaten to capsize our peace of mind. We may feel lost at sea, tossed about by the waves. Yet amidst the chaos, there is a path to inner peace. Ancient wisdom offers guidance. The teachings of Jesus and the Stoic philosophers provide a beacon. They teach us how to find calm amidst the storm. Like the still lake, this peace resides within us. It is a place of quiet strength. It is a source of resilience in the face of life's challenges. The Gospel of Mark tells a powerful story. Jesus and his disciples are crossing the Sea of Galilee. A furious storm erupts. Waves crash over the boat, threatening to sink them. The disciples, experienced fishermen, are terrified. Fear grips their hearts. Where is Jesus in this moment of crisis? He is asleep in the stern of the boat. He sleeps soundly, seemingly unconcerned by the raging storm. The disciples, desperate, wake him. "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" they cry out. Jesus rises. He rebukes the wind and commands the sea, "Quiet, be still!" And just like that, the storm ceases. The sea becomes calm. A profound stillness descends. The disciples are awestruck. Even the wind and the waves obey him. Jesus then asks his disciples, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" He challenges them to find the same peace he embodies. He invites them to trust in something greater than the storm. Centuries before Jesus, the Stoic philosophers of ancient Greece explored the nature of inner peace. They believed that true tranquility comes from within. It is not dependent on external circumstances. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Our thoughts, our reactions, our choices. These are the areas where our power lies. The Stoics emphasized virtue as the key to a good life. Virtue, for them, meant living in accordance with nature and reason. It meant acting with justice, wisdom, courage, and temperance. By cultivating these virtues, we become less susceptible to the turmoil of the external world. Epictetus, one of the most prominent Stoics, taught, "It's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things." Our thoughts, not the events themselves, determine our experience. When we can control our thoughts, we can control our emotions. We can find peace even in the midst of chaos. Though separated by time and culture, Jesus and the Stoics share a common thread. Both emphasized inner peace as the ultimate goal. Both taught the importance of rising above external circumstances. They recognized the power of faith and reason in navigating life's challenges. Jesus' calming of the storm is a powerful metaphor for finding peace amidst chaos. He doesn't change the external situation immediately. He first changes his internal state. He remains calm, composed, and trusting. Only then does he address the storm. This reflects the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control. We cannot always control the storms of life, but we can control our reactions to them. Like Jesus, we can find a place of stillness within. This allows us to face challenges with clarity and strength. Both Jesus and the Stoics understood that true peace is not the absence of storms. It is the ability to weather the storms with grace and resilience. It is about finding a center of calm within ourselves, a center that cannot be shaken by external forces. One of the key tenets of Stoicism is the acceptance of what we cannot control. The Stoics believe that much of life is outside our direct control. We cannot control the weather, the economy, the actions of others. Trying to control the uncontrollable only leads to frustration and anxiety. Jesus, too, acknowledged the limits of our control. He taught his followers to trust in God's plan, even when things seemed difficult or uncertain. He emphasized the importance of surrendering to a higher power, recognizing that our understanding is limited. Accepting what we cannot control does not mean becoming passive or resigned. It means recognizing our limitations and focusing our energy where it matters most. It means letting go of the need to micromanage every aspect of life and trusting that some things are simply beyond our reach. While we cannot control everything, there is much that we can control. We can control our thoughts, our attitudes, our responses to the world around us. The Stoics called this our sphere of influence. It is within this sphere that we find true freedom and power. Jesus also emphasized the importance of focusing on what we can control. He taught his followers to tend to their own spiritual growth, to cultivate virtues like love, compassion, and forgiveness. He encouraged them to act with integrity and to make choices that aligned with their values. By focusing on our thoughts and actions, we shape our own reality. We create a space of inner peace that is less susceptible to external turmoil. We become more resilient, more adaptable, and more capable of navigating life's challenges with grace. For the Stoics, virtue was the ultimate source of strength and tranquility. They believed that living a virtuous life, a life guided by wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, led to inner peace and fulfillment. Virtue provided a solid foundation that could withstand the storms of life. Jesus, too, emphasized the importance of virtue. He taught his followers to love their enemies, to forgive those who wronged them, to be humble and compassionate. He presented a model of virtuous living that has inspired millions throughout history. Cultivating virtue is like building a strong foundation for our lives. It provides us with the inner resources to face challenges with courage and resilience. When we live in accordance with our values, we tap into a source of strength that transcends external circumstances. Both Jesus and the Stoics recognized the power of faith and reason in finding peace. For Jesus, faith in God provided a source of comfort and strength amidst uncertainty. He taught his followers to trust in God's plan, even when they couldn't understand it. The Stoics, while not adhering to a specific religious doctrine, believed in a rational order to the universe. They saw reason as the key to understanding this order and living in harmony with it. They believed that by aligning ourselves with this rational order, we could find peace and fulfillment. Faith and reason, though often seen as separate realms, can work together to guide us toward inner peace. Faith provides a sense of trust and surrender, while reason helps us to understand the world and make wise choices. Together, they offer a powerful compass for navigating life's journey. Life is full of storms. We will all face challenges, setbacks, and moments of uncertainty. But the teachings of Jesus and the Stoics offer a path to inner peace, a way to navigate these storms with grace and resilience. By accepting what we cannot control, focusing on what we can, cultivating virtue, and embracing the power of faith and reason, we can find a center of calm within ourselves. This inner peace allows us to weather the storms of life with courage, wisdom, and compassion. Like the disciples who witnessed Jesus calming the storm, we too can find peace amidst the chaos. We can tap into the stillness within, the source of true strength and resilience. And in doing so, we can navigate life's journey with grace, purpose, and a heart filled with hope.